Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Thirsty here. Welcome today to a new video here on the channel. Today we've got a squad builder, which is something I've not done for a while. Now I was sitting there thinking, what can we do? Because there's obviously a split market at the moment between regular FUT and World Cup mode. But there's also a bunch of really good players which I wanted to stick into a squad. And I kind of wanted to make like my best team, featuring probably the craziest striker I've used this year. So we're going to build the squad now. If you do enjoy, do me a favour, hit that thumbs up button and let me know if you've used any of these players on Ultimate Team. So we start with GORETZKA in goal, 93 rated tots. Like, he's an untradeable first owner, someone I got in one of the packs, and actually has been one of the better goalkeepers for me since his release. There are him and Tots Handanovic for me are now properly up there as great keepers on this game. So it's a full special team, and we have 3 more tots and an icon in the defense. Starting with Kyle Walker. I think Kyle Walker is probably the best right back on the game. 92 rated, really good pace, defending and physical, and he's 6 foot tall as well, which does help with those back post headers. And as you guys know, just always OP on FIFA, like it's Kyle Walker, for Christ's sake. He's really good. So moving on to the left back, we've got someone who I've been thoroughly enjoying, and just take a look at those stats. It is Alex Telles. Now, 95 pace, 92... Just look at the stats. They're all over the show. He's a member of Club 80 with 98 passing as well. He's had loads of informs all year, and obviously that's helped to boost the overall rating of this team of the season player. We then have Naldo coming in, a fellow Brazilian. 93 rated. I got this one in one of my Bundesliga guaranteed tots packs, I believe. 80 pace, 95 defending, 90 physical, should I say. 6'6" with that 80 pace. So yeah, not too bad. And he's always got a long shot in him as well, if you can get him far enough forward. Rio Ferdinand joins the squad, 90 rated prime, still up there, genuinely as one of the best centre-backs on the game. I haven't been fortunate enough actually to acquire Maldini this year, so I don't know whether or not Maldini's better than Ferdinand, or whether, you know, whether he should be in the squad. But for me, always rated Ferdinand, think he's absolutely ridiculous. Now we move on to 3 complete beasts in the centre of midfield. We got GORETZKA starting off here for chemistry reasons in a 4-3-3-2 as a DM, but really would play more of a centre mid role in game. 91 pace on a 6'2" player with stats that he's got. That just obviously turns him into one of the best players on the game, alongside probably the best midfielder on the game, that is Ruud Gullit. Prime, 6'3", mad stats. You know, even at this point, those stats still like compare to a lot of other team of the season players. So I really do like what they've done with like the prime levels and the different levels of icons this year. However, at this stage in the game, obviously the regular versions of icons are now almost like worthless, unless it's someone like 90 Gullit, for example. Fernandinho comes on into the squad. Had wanted to use this guy for a very long time, but he was always like 550k. So in that absolute crash, I decided to pick him up for 200. I don't know whether he's higher or lower than that right now, but either way, he's got 93 defending, and again, a member of Club 80 and just superb stats. Really does a great job in like a defensive midfield role. Complete beast. Absolutely rate him. I really do rate him. So now we move on, and we've got one of the most fun front threes that I could possibly imagine. One of the probably the most fun player for me on this game, that is 94 rated Ronaldinho. I just genuinely love him. Like, move him to a cam in game if you do switch to that 4-1-2-1-2, and you're going to have a blast. 92 pace, 95 dribbling, 90 shooting, 91 passing, 5-star skill moves, that hair that wags around. He's just the god, right? He's insane. Really good fun on the game. 98 Mo Salah, my player of the year version. 99 pace and dribbling, 98 shooting. Like, stats are just up there. They don't get much better than what he's got right there. And of course, he is 1 rating away from being max rating, which just goes to show the season that he had. And then we have Sergio Aguero. This is the striker that I've wanted to use for ages. I was lucky enough to pack him in my final guaranteed ultimate tots pack. Like, we submitted a 96 rated Cavani, and it almost like sacrificed to the FIFA gods. Got myself a 97 rated Aguero out of it, with 96 pace, 98 dribbling, 97 shooting. Oh my days. Ridiculous passing and physical. and he's got 4-star skills and weak foot. Like, honestly, there's so many great players in this squad to share the goals around, which is why in 6 games, like, he was still able to take the majority of them, but then, like, another 8 or another 10 goals were spread around everybody else. So he doesn't have, like, a 2 or 3 goal to game ratio, which he would do if he was, like, your only main player in the squad. But up there as one of the craziest strikers I've used. Probably the best striker I've used on FIFA 18. And I've got R9 Ronaldo. I've used loads of the amazing high-rated TOTS players. But for some reason, normally Aguero doesn't quite cut it for me on FIFA. But this time around, my days, he's really, really impressed me. And I was playing with him. I didn't know what I was going to do, and I decided, hell yeah, I'm going to make a video about this guy, and genuinely just this mega squad, because I do like to show my crazy teams as squad builders on the channel. We're at the point now where if you do have a bunch of coins still on regular Ultimate Team, you can afford a squad like this for a lot less than what you used to be able to. Obviously, the market is at a very strange place this year with the World Cup mode and everyone like sinking coins into there, and in order to free up coins to sink into the World Cup mode, people undercut prices and sold loads of stuff on regular FUT. So for me, who at the time had like 3 or 4 million coins ready for the World Cup mode, I saw all the prices just going down and down and down, and was like, you know what? I'm going on a freaking shopping spree. That was what I did, and I now have so many TOTS. I have actually missed my June or end of May club tour. Was deciding to just leave that for a little while because I wanted to see what items come out in the next week or so, and then of course I'll give you one of my final club tours for FIFA 18, because obviously we're moving into that summer period now. World Cup's on right now. I will try and deal with content as and when like stuff happens. Also got a holiday coming up, so there probably will be a quiet period on the channel for nearly a couple of weeks. You know, I'll do my best to get ahead on like the road to glory, but difficult to get ahead on a road to glory where every day now we're getting upgrades in players, and I wouldn't want to put like a video out in a week's time where my Messi on my road to glory is no longer the rating that he should be because he's actually been upgraded, and I haven't, you know, and I haven't been here for that. So it's tough to get ahead on a series like that. Obviously, I will do my best to cover things like the random pick and certain squad builders and certain content that I could normally make anyway for when I am away. Normally I actually cover most of my videos, but it is different this year. Having a World Cup means that everything is like super relevant, super in the moment, and you'll notice that even having a World Cup mode has like split the audiences pretty crazily, like regular FUT and World Cup mode. Both sets of videos tend to do worse at the moment because the market is split in half. Therefore, half the people definitely not going to watch this mode, half the people definitely aren't going to watch that mode, and actually some of them are just going to watch Fortnite, right? So, yeah, it's a tough one for sure, but I'll probably have a little, I'll actually have my first proper break from the channel just for a week or so, and think about what's coming in the summer, and then obviously what a plan and a nice structure and action for FIFA 19, which I could not be more excited about after playing some of the whatever mode was available for us there at EA Play in the public area. It was just out with like the regular public playing the game and enjoying it. It was scorching hot. I was very sunburned, and you know, it was warm, but the gameplay was good. And I may have already done a video before this. No, I won't have done a video before this goes up, but let me know actually if you would like for me to just sit down on camera and talk to you about the certain parts of FIFA 19 that I know about from playing at EA Play in LA. Like I could maybe talk to you about some of the stuff that's gone public, you know. I could talk to you about some of the new touches like volleys and timed shots or whatever they're called and stuff. Like I could go a lot more in depth after the gameplay that I've actually been able to play. I haven't been able to capture anything, but I could certainly talk in depth about what I've played in my experience at EA Play. If you guys are hungry and hangry for FIFA 19 like info and news and stuff, you know, let me know down below in the comment section if you would like to see that. But we're actually on to the goals that I do score with Sergio Aguero after seeing loads of different goals that I got with other players. Like I said, it was really tough actually to like get the ball to one specific player for this squad builder because everyone was everywhere doing crazy stuff, scoring loads and loads of goals, and I enjoyed the whole team. This is I'm going to say it. I think this is the best team I've used on FIFA this year. Now, there are certain players missing out. You know, like Kante's not in the squad, and there's like R9 Ronaldo's not there. Certain other icons and certain other Team of the Season players would probably go in a squad similar to this as well. But this is probably a set of the best players that I've used. Like, I can't think of anyone I would necessarily rather use than some of the players that are in here, you know? It's been that good. So, Aguero, best striker I've used so far this year, in my opinion. Just seems to be super clinical. You kind of would expect that being a 97 rated. And I'm sure, like, CR7 is better, but I haven't had the chance to use him because he's actually still pretty expensive. So that is the squad builder for today, guys. I do hope you have enjoyed. I've got a World Cup mode special random pick coming out for you tomorrow. So look forward to that. Hit me with a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it during these tough, rocky times on YouTube. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. Have a great day, most importantly, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.